My name is Dr.Prajakta and today I welcome you all to this session on Basics of R Programming Part 1. In today's session, we are going to study what is R programming, the R environment, how to install R and R Studios, how to set working directory for Windows, take input and print in R, reading and writing data to and from R, and how to assign values. Now let us understand what is R programming. R is an open source and free programming language. It's a software environment for statistical computing, data analytics, scientific research supported by R Foundation. R was created by Ross Ihaka and Robert Gentleman in the Department of Statistics at University of Auckland in 1991. And in 1993, the first announcement of R was made to the public. It is one of the most popular languages used nowadays by many statisticians, business analysts, researchers, marketers, and they use it to retrieve, cleanse, analyze, visualize, and present data to the end user. R has grown in popularity in recent years, the basic reason being expressive syntax and easy to use interface. And as I said, R is open and free software. R also provides wide variety of statistical tools which include linear nonlinear modeling tools, classical statistical tests which include parametric and non-parametric tests, time series analysis, classification and clustering methods. Along with it, it also includes graphical techniques and these are highly extensible. R basically is considered as extension of S language and is also considered as a different implementation of S language. If you want to more know about R programming, you can always visit the website www.r-project.org. Now let us understand what do you mean by R environment and what are the facilities. Now R environment consists of two components. First is R software itself and second is R studios. And these two components together forms the R environment. Now this suite of software facilities are used for data manipulation and further calculation and display the data graphically. Here I have listed some of the facilities provided in our environment and those are pretty much clear. An effective data handling and storage facility, a suite of softwares for calculation on arrays, vectors, matrices, data frames and lists, so on. A large coherent integrated collection of intermediate tools for data analysis, graphical facilities, on-screen displays and on hard copy as well. A well-developed, simple and effective programming language which consists of different conditionals, loops, user-defined recursive functions and input and output facilities. Next, we are going to study how to install R and R Studios. Now R and R Studio, as I said, are both free and open source software available all commonly used operating systems which include Windows, Mac OS as well as Linux operating system. Now please remember that installation of R is compulsory before installing the R Studios. So first, visit the website https://cran.r-project.org. Now once you visit this website, you will find there is a button, click on download for Windows. So you have to select the appropriate Windows which you are using and then you have to select the latest version of R software. Now in this case today the latest version of R software which is readily available is R-4.0.0-win.exe. So once you select the proper operating system, whether it is a 32-bit or 62-bit operating system, then you have to click on download the required exe file and run r.4.0.0-win.exe. Now once you click on the exe file, it will run the file and it will automatically get installed on your computer. Now this is your desktop screen. Once you install, you will find here the icon of R programming in a program menu, and it will also create a shortcut. Here it is pretty much clear. So once you click on this icon, it will open you with the graphical user interface, that is RGUI, and this is the place where you have to write all the instructions and all the functions and execute the all data. Now after installing our software, how to install R Studios? So the first step is visit the website rstudio.com/product/rstudios/download. So once you visit this link, it will show the different versions of R Studios. So you have to select the version which is available for free. There are also the paid versions which are available, but being a student, you can always select the version R Studio desktop. Then you will come across the list of installers depending on the type of window. So here the installer is R Studios -1.2.5042.exe. So you have to select the installer. Once it is downloaded, run the installer, and when you first run R Studio, it should automatically detect your R installation and start your R console. So these are the steps to perform. These are the steps to be performed to install R and R Studios. The next is how to set up the working directory for Windows. So to set up the working directory is the directory where R finds all R files for the reading. So there are two functions. The first is getWD function. So getWD functions will help you in getting the path of working directory. So it will show you by default the path, that is C:users, array and documents. Now if you want to change this path, there is another function called as setWD function. So setWD dir is used to set the working directory to dir. So before you enter this function, you have to make sure that you have created the folder in a particular drive. So here in this case, I have created a folder make me analyst, and in make me analyst I have created a folder called as R. So the function setWD in bracket in double inverted commas e drive make my trip /r, this command or this function will set my directory path. So once you execute this, it will show no output, but it will only set the path of the directory, and R console will not show any output. So this is how here you can see I have executed the function getWD and setWD. The next we are going to study how to take input and print in R. Now there is a symbol. This symbol is used. This symbol is called as an assignment operator. This is used for assigning some value to the variable, and then you can do either auto printing for the variable or just you can print the name. So we will see one simple example. Let us say I am entering message. I want to print the message hello R. So how do I do that? So there is a variable I have defined called as MSG. So MSG, and to MSG I have assigned a character. So the character is hello R. So whenever it is a character data, you have to enter it in two double inverted commas. Then the next instruction you execute is simply enter the name of variable and press enter. So it will automatically print the message hello R. If you want to explicitly print the message, there is a function called as print, and in the bracket you have to give the name of the variable. So print MSG. So once you execute print MSG function, it will also print the message that is hello R. So this is how you take input and print data in R. The next is how to take input from the user. Like if you want the user to enter some information and get it printed on the screen, so how do you do it in R? So when we are working in R in an interactive session, we can use read line function to take the input from the user. So read line function, the syntax is read line, and you have to enter a prompt function, and in prompt you have to enter what you want from the user. Like you want user to enter the name or a name of a city or name of a college, anything. So here what is the instruction or the function? Say there is, I have defined here the variable name, and the name variable, to the name variable what I have assigned is read line in bracket prompt enter the name. Okay, so once you execute this command, okay, it will prompt you for entering the name. So here I have entered the name RIMRD, and then again you execute the print name. So name is the variable, and then the console will show you the outcome, that is it will print the name entered by the user, that is RIMRD. Okay, so this is how the user can take the system can take the user from the data from the user. The next is how to read and write data to and from R. So R can read data from a variety of file formats. For example, let's say it could be a text file or in Excel, or it can be SPSS file. So for reading data, the command used are read.table or read.csv file for reading the tabular data. If the data is in the text format, the read lines function is used. For writing the data, write.table or write.csv is used for exporting the data, whereas if it is the text file, then write lines is used for writing the text line. So these are the commands used for reading and writing data to and from R. And then we come to the last point, that is how to assign values. So assigning values is very easy in R. So for example, let's say if you want to assign a value to a variable in R, you can use the assignment function like this. So this is called as an assignment operator, which is used for assigning the values. Or you can also use the word or keyword called as assign. So simply you write here assign function, write the name of the variable and the value that you assign. And then when you print x, simply enter the x, it will automatically print the value that you have assigned to the variable. So this is one method. Another method is simply use the operator, that is x assigned the value 1. So when you enter x, it will show the output as 1. So this is how you assign the values in R. So in today's presentation, we have studied how to install R Studio. We have learned about R environment, R basics, some basic instructions we have studied, how to assign values and use the operators. So that's it for today's session. Thank you.